So lately I've been having a lot of fun exploring different builds in Destiny 2 Season of the Wish. And I have given you guys some of the best builds that Destiny 2 has to offer for Warlock, Hunter, and also Titan. However, I posted on Twitter 3 days ago that I'm having a hell of a time using the Malfeasance and the Polaris Lance exotic weapons. So I paired the Malfeasance with a Strand Titan build that I built, and oh my god, this thing is broken in PvP. I'm gonna give you guys a full comprehensive guide of this build so you can take it into Destiny 2 PvP and dominate the competition, but also you can use this in PvE. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'm gonna show you the little difference that you can use if you are taking it into PvE. Also, welcome to the channel, guys. I definitely appreciate the support. There's two exotics I'm using to help me just become a killing machine with this build. This is the Malfeasance exotic hand cannon, which has the intrinsic trait explosive shadow, shooting tainted slugs that burrow into combatants. Now stacking enough slugs causes them to explode, stunning survivor combatants and strong against unstoppable champions. If you add 5 slugs anywhere on the target, it will cause them to explode, and man, this does some massive damage. And it also has the trait Taking Predator, which make you do bonus damage against taken enemies and gambit invaders. With the catalyst, it adds plus 20 range to the weapon, so that makes it viable in PvP, and it has the trait Vorpal Weapon that adds 20% bonus damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their super active. So you have a weapon that is pretty much made to give you a cheat code when it comes to adding extra damage to guardians in Destiny 2. And with so many weapons now in Destiny 2 that have so many different perks that can add extra damage to guardians or even combatants, a lot of people they're starting to go away from regular traditional weapons and going to more what most people will call cheese weapons. For our next exotic, we're using the One-Eyed Mask, which has the armor perks Vengeance. It highlights the target who dares to damage you, track down, and you destroy them for an overshield. So the One-Eyed Mask allows you to play at a very aggressive style, which I love to play. It allows you to take on multiple combatants back to back to back. So as you can see in the background, I'm taking on multiple targets back to back to back. So when I take damage, Vengeance is gonna perk, and then I'm gonna kill the Guardian and watch my overshield immediately come back, and then I'm able to get right back into a gunfight and kill the next Guardian. That's a 3-piece kill just that quick. With the One-Eyed Mask paired with high resilience, it allows me in Destiny 2 PvP to go on a lot of massive kill streak, which in turn allows me to have a lot of high KD games, a lot of undefeated, and also we ran out of medals, Ghost of the Knights, and several other medals as well. With this aggressive build, even lately in skill-based matchmaking, has been allowing me to put up a lot of 35 and 38 kill games as well. With the Strand abilities, I'm going with the Rally Barricade because when I aim down sight, it increases my weapon reload speed, stability, and range when I stand behind it. For my grenade, I like to use Threadling Grenade because man, it's nothing like having those woven projectiles just chase guardians. It's just an instant free kill, and what it does, it catches people off balance. They're so worried about the Threadlings, lots of times they forget to shoot, so that gives you the opportunity to go ahead and kill them. And then it's just a pain of a nuisance to deal with. I know I hate going against it, so I said I might as well start using it myself. And I mentioned even in checkmate PvP, guys, this stuff is broken. You're getting your abilities back real fast. Now for our super, the only thing we have available right now is Blade Fury. And in my humble opinion, this is the best Strand super in Destiny 2. Because to me, the Warlocks is a high risk, high reward. Because man, you get up in that air, people could take you down. So you have to get very close to your target, because if you don't, lots of times your Threadling will actually miss the target or just go around chasing other targets that's nowhere near it, so lots of times you don't get the max damage that you should. You should easily lots of times kill 4 people if they're standing right there, but sometimes it may only kill 1 or 2. It's very rare that you'll get to kill all 4 people. For the Hunter super, man, you just got to cover a lot of ground with that super, so lots of times people could just kill you before lots of times you even get a kill. But man, the Titan super is just so good. You're shooting your 3 projectiles, then that's instantly making the enemy just spawn in the air, so you can just get easy kills. For the aspect, we're using into the frame. Destroying a tango or casting your super grants woven mails for nearby allies, so woven mail help you become harder to kill. And while you have woven mail, your melee regenerate is increased. However, the Ginger Slash aspect is my favorite because I'm about to pop my barricade. Strand is gonna go to the ground, suspend the target, is gonna to do damage to them, and oh my god, it makes it so easy to kill. I love frustrating people. I've gotten hate mail like 3 times over the last week using this because suspending people, and people just get so mad. I've been having warlocks running at me, rushing full speed. I pop that barricade and just catches them in the air. Sometimes I'll dance before I kill them, and it's just so fun. Now in PvP, if I was using an exotic arm gauntlet to add damage, instead of using Into the Fray, I would use Banner of War. And also in PvE, Banner of War is better than Into the Fray, because when you defeat a target with a melee attack, finisher, or a sword, it raises a Banner of War that pulses with energy, and it periodically heals nearby allies and increases melee and sword damage. And I use swords constantly in PvE. Now currently, here's the fragments I'm using on this build. Now I just recently started using Strand on my Titan, so I haven't unlocked all the fragments, but if I do update my fragments, I will let you know down in the comment section which ones that I'm going with. Right now I'm using Thread of Binding because super final blows emit a suspending burst from the target, so it does extra damage, and it also gives me plus 10 to my resilience, so I'm harder to kill. And I'm also using Thread of Warding because when I pick up an Orb of Power, it grants Woven Mail, which also is going to make me harder to kill. Also Thread of Mind because when I defeat a suspended target, it's going to grant me class ability energy, so I'm gonna get my grenade back faster, my melee, also my barricade. So, and I'm telling you, man, Strand, even in checkmate, oh my god, the spam is ridiculous how often you get back your abilities. Now Thread of Continuity, when we suspend, unravel, or sever effects applied to targets, have increased duration. So when we suspend the people, man, they gonna stay up there for a long time. So like I said, I like to just dance around and have fun. Like I said, what's the whole point of playing a game if it's not to have fun? So I tell people, man, whenever you see me like dancing or doing any emoting in PvP, it's because I'm having fun. If not, I'm not playing it. For my weapons, I'm using this God Roll Iterative Loop with enhanced kickstart and also enhanced killing wing. And I'm telling you, for fast-paced aggressive builds, rapid fire frames like Iterative Loop is perfect to use on a build like this. Also, I'm using this Macarto 45 machine gun with the godly perk Onslaught. Because when you get a kill with this weapon and perk Onslaught, this thing just becomes into a beast of a machine gun. Normally for builds, I have a certain gameplay strategy, but it's none for this one, man. Just have fun. It's just a fun, aggressive build. So for your Titan stats, number 1, I will prioritize resilience to make yourself harder to kill. Number 2 is recovery, because that will allow you to get your barricade back faster. Now me personally, if I wasn't using Strand, I wouldn't prioritize recovery as much because I have the one-eye mask. I'm gonna get my health back a lot, but I need it so I could get that Titan barricade back faster. Number 3 is discipline, so we could get that grenade cooldown faster, so we could have more threadlings to throw. And so I would suggest go for 100 on all of those. I'm really back playing Destiny 2 more on a daily basis, so I'm gonna start grinding for 100 resilience, 100 recovery, and 100 discipline myself. Now, here are all the mods I am using on this build. However, I will leave a DM link down below so you guys can see the full build. And if you do like Destiny 2 build videos for Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters, I would suggest you watch this playlist next. Also, don't forget to like and sub. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.